Our journey started in early 2021 when, as the incoming CEO, I was tasked with observing the organisational climate. This involved a review of both the culture and business disciplines, using my eyes, ears and mouth in equal proportion. Observing the business disciplines was easy. Taking the pulse of the culture, if not done correctly, can be fraught with danger and is often a make or break for any leadership position. I use a tool I'd been successful with in the past called the Voice Project, giving staff a platform to shoot straight and tell it like it is. But nothing is ever that simple. One of the challenges when asking for feedback is encouraging staff to feel comfortable about expressing their views. In the past, there may have been reluctance to do so due to the shoot the messenger syndrome. If staff feel they'll be singled out, they simply won't speak up. The only way to alleviate these fears is to use an independent facilitator to attend in person, depot to depot, office to office, to explain the benefits of the survey-based feedback and to assure staff that everything they write will not be attributable to a specific author. For the most part, the minds of the staff were at ease, which resulted in a 95% participation rate in our first survey. This was exceptional. While encouraging positive participation rates and honest feedback was one part, the next challenge is to determine what we do with what we've been told. When the staff survey results were received, all staff were provided all the results, including comments. We then developed voice teams made up of volunteer staff members who were tasked with addressing 2 or 3 of the lowest 9 scoring areas from the survey. If it was low scoring, it needed to be prioritised for improvement. The teams worked to correlate feedback and ideas from the entire staff body and deliver a number of suggestions to be actioned. Managers, directors and the CEO were prohibited from participating in the voice teams as to ensure anonymity was maintained. In parallel, because all managers and directors also had the initial survey results, changes started to occur organically as those in leadership roles were able to truly see their reflection. The most obvious initial change, even before the voice teams provided their suggestions, centred around face-to-face communication in general, across all levels of supervisory positions. The genuine engagement with all levels of staff enabled a huge improvement in buy-in to help deliver the solutions.
The Voice Project gave us an opportunity to voice some of our issues within Council and to boost morale and to look at some of the issues within Council.
One of the main tools for improvement that came out of our voice teams was an instrument called the Navigator. This set a repetitive timeline to ensure that the lowest scoring areas in the survey would continue to be addressed well into the future. As well as the Navigator, all managers and directors met with staff to work through individual departmental issues. 8 months after the initial survey, a repeat of the same survey was completed. The improvements were absolutely compelling. The March 2021 priority matrix compared to the November 2021 matrix showed obvious changes. Most work practices assessed in the survey have seen an improvement within the short period of time, the largest being director leadership, manager leadership, recognition and cross-unit cooperation.
I joined the voice team in Mathara with the new CEO. He's given us the opportunity to actually have our opinions put forward. I also pass on the ideas that the voice teams have to the workers outside to also give them their opportunity to have a say in how the new structure we're going to have and how we're going to move forward.
So being part of the Voice team gave us an opportunity to really unpack the issues that have been raised by staff during the survey. Our team put faith in the promise that there'd be no repercussions for providing honest and earnest feedback about what we thought would direct some transparent and meaningful change throughout the organisation.
When leading cultural change, a top-down approach just doesn't work. A servant leader is a leader who leads from behind, seeing the needs of the team by helping to create the conditions that allow individuals to shine. Using a servant style of leadership and the Voice project as the tool has delivered huge improvements in less than a year. The famously successful author and motivator, Stephen R. Covey, best summed it up. The vast majority of the workforce in any organisation possesses far more talent, intelligence, capability and creativity than their present jobs require or even allow. In following this simple recipe, you'll be guaranteed to unleash your organisation's talent. I'd also like to thank the staff. There's one CEO on council, but there's 215 other staff. Mathematically, proportionally, there's no comparison between the efforts applied by the vast majority of staff compared to the leadership and the CEO. So thank you. Without everyone adopting the attitude that we need to improve our culture and vastly lift our performance, we wouldn't have been able to achieve the excellence that we've done. Thank you.